Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. Today we will talk about the top 10 most luxurious trains in the world. Luxury train travel is a terrific way to see a lot of new destinations without having to move your bags from one spot to another. These opulent train excursions have a certain allure that harkens back to the golden age of travel. It's sometimes the decor and other times it's the style and degree of personal service that gives the impression of being from another era. Traveling aboard the world's most opulent train is one of life's most unforgettable experiences. This collection of pricey and opulent trains will provide you with a divine perspective of a lavish travel. In the 1970s, American travel writer Paul Theroux set himself an impressive goal: to travel from England to Asia entirely by rail. The Great Railway Bazaar, which is regarded as one of the most romantic pieces of writing about train travel. If a train is large and comfortable, you don't even need a destination, Theroux wrote. A corner seat is enough, and you can be one of those travelers who stay in motion, straddling the tracks, and never arrive or feel they ought to. In an era when time is a luxury, take a hint from the glamour of yore and indulge in slow-moving on-the-ground transport. Whether you're exploring the Andes or dashing through a Japanese island, luxury train travel proves that flyby country is much more interesting when seen on the ground. 1. Maharaja's Express. With 23 lovely carriages, including 14 excellent guest cars with a total passenger capacity of 84, 2 elegant dining cars, a beautiful lounge car called the Raja Club with a private bar, a dedicated bar car, plus generator and store cars, this captivating train intends to reinvent corporate travel. With rates ranging from $2,910 for a cabin ticket on a trip exploring India's treasures to $23,700 for a tour experiencing India's heritage in a presidential suite, there's something for everyone. There are a few reasons why this train is consistently ranked among the most luxurious vacations one can have on the rails. Every car on the Maharaja's Express train has a private butler, and there's an impressive presidential suite for those willing to splurge. The 7-day Heritage of India tour is among the rail line's most popular offerings, which includes stops in Mumbai, Udaipur, Jaipur, Agra, and Delhi. 2. Palace on Wheels. The saloons are breathtaking, showcasing each state's cultural aesthetic with furniture, paintings, and other elements designed by renowned interior designer Monica Khanna. There are plenty of things to do on board the Palace on Wheels, which includes 2 wonderful restaurants, 1 bar with a lounge, and even a spa. The journey takes 8 days and 7 nights, starting in New Delhi and ending in the capital. 3. Golden Eagle Trans-Siberian Express. The famed Trans-Siberian Railway stretches like a steel ribbon across mystical Russia, crossing the Urals to connect Moscow to Vladivostok in the east. This opulent train has a wonderfully outfitted bar and lounge car, 2 delightful restaurant cars, and numerous other amenities. The Trans-Siberian Express is now more than 100 years old, and you don't get to be a centenarian train route without offering an impressive repertoire of luxury services. The train runs from Moscow all the way to Vladivostok on the eastern coast. Along the way, passengers can take Russian language lessons, dance to a live pianist, or just spend as much time as possible in the bar. It won't close until the last person leaves. A lengthy 15-day journey starts at $19,825 per person. 4. The Royal Scotsman. To say the least, the Royal Scotsman is a stunning train. This incredible train, which can only accommodate 36 passengers, will take you on a memorable journey through the Highlands, allowing you to see some of Scotland's most important locations while traveling in unprecedented splendor and 5-star comfort. Bellman also operates the train, which is made up of 10 amazing cars: 2 dining cars, 5 state cars, 1 crew car, a lovely observation car, and even a stunning SBA vehicle. Get a taste of the diverse landscapes in South Africa on the Rovo's rail journey from Pretoria to Cape Town. The 3-day excursion takes passengers on a wide-ranging tour of environments, from the grasslands of Highville to the desert of Great Karoo. The view is particularly exceptional from the train's open-air balconies on the observation car. The train stops in the Cape Winelands for a parting drink before leaving passengers at the station in Cape Town. 5. The Venice Simplon Orient Express. This private luxury train travels from London to Venice most of the time, but it also connects some of Europe's most major cities on occasion. The Venice Simplon Orient Express travels from London to Venice once or twice a week, with stops in Paris, Zurich, Innsbruck, and Verona. However, the Venice Simplon Orient Express also travels to Istanbul through Budapest and Bucharest, as well as Rome, Berlin, Stockholm, and Copenhagen. Almost 600 years ago, the Inca road system was a feat of engineering, where locals used to trek the 25,000 miles of road by foot or by llama. Today, guests can travel in luxury on the Belmond Andean Explorer. The train starts at the ancient capital of Cusco and proceeds through the Andean plains up to Lake Titicaca. Because of the high elevation in Peru, this train claims itself as one of the highest in the world. Inside, the cars are festooned with local flair, complete with Peruvian tapestries made from alpaca wool. On the bed and pisco sours are served in the rear observation bar car. Styx, Rocky Mountaineer. Rocky Mountaineer is actually a Canadian rail tour company which operates on 4 rail routes that go through British Columbia, Alberta, and also the U.S. state of Washington. Founded in 1990, this family-owned business has quickly become the largest privately owned tourist train company in the world, serving more than 1.7 million guests on all its routes as we speak. Portugal's Douro Valley has become an internationally recognized culinary destination. The presidential train brings some of the world's finest chefs to some of the world's freshest food as it chugs from Porto to Quinta do Vesuvio, on the eastern coast of the Douro Valley. Acclaimed chefs board every day for 10 hours of dining delight, paired with wines from the region. Passengers can relax in private cabins and watch the Golden Valley through their windows as they wait for meal service. Not every journey through the Australian outback needs to be a dusty adventure. The Gown Expedition is one of Australia's premier luxury train routes, taking passengers on a 4-day journey from Darwin to Adelaide. The train has been in operation since 1929, but has been updated to fit modern travel needs. Onboard meals include local fare like saltwater barramundi and grilled kangaroo fillet. 7. Pride of Africa. This magnificent train excursion is by far their greatest offering, taking you through a beautiful African safari and providing you with all the amenities you need to make your vacation truly memorable, whether in the royal suites, dining cars, or smoking lounge. The Pride of Africa train can accommodate 72 people. Journey across the Great White North, all while staying warm in your train cabin. The Canadian offers services across the country from Toronto to Vancouver. If you never disembark the train, it will take 4 straight days to complete the route. Along the way, passengers will spot waterfalls, charming small towns, and the Grand Rocky Mountains. Take the train in winter for the best views of snow-capped peaks and endless fields of white powder. 8. Eastern and Orient Express. 2 captivating dining cars, 2 bar cars, a library car, a saloon car, and a gorgeous open-air observation vehicle will make your trip through Southeast Asia truly unforgettable. If you like your luxury with a dose of history, book a trip on the Trans-Cantabrico Grand Lujo, where 4 of the cars are original 1923 Pullman cars. The trains are decorated to evoke the feeling of stepping back almost 100 years ago. Passengers can experience some of Spain's best vistas from the panoramic viewing car. Service goes across the northern coast of the country from San Sebastian to Santiago de Compostela. 9. The Blue Train. It runs between 2 of South Africa's most important cities, Cape Town and Pretoria, and is one of the world's most luxurious trains with butler service, 2 charming lounge cars, one for smokers, the other for non-smokers, an observation car, and fully carpeted soundproof compartments with your own en suite. 10. Indian Pacific. This historic passenger rail service runs from Sydney on the Pacific Ocean all the way to Perth on the Indian Ocean, making it one of the world's few transcontinental trains and spanning an astonishing total distance of 4,352 kilometers. The Indian Pacific train took its inaugural journey in 1970 and has been running ever since, covering 478 kilometers of the world's longest stretch of dead straight track. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching my video.